The Hondas, it's quite funny. When you ride it, it's like a throwback to being a 15-year-old kid on a BMX. It's tiny, it's small, it's throwable, and it's enjoyable. It's all fun and little, and yeah. I've pulled as much stuff off it as I can. It's a little bike, it's only got 125 cc's and 10 horsepower or so the lighter I can make it, hopefully the faster it can go. I stripped all the engine electronics and airbox and everything all out of it and fabbed up a underseat pan and rear fender for it myself. I've changed out the wheels to some alloy race wheels, ditched the old 70s headlight on it and all the old 70s lighting, and I've kind of put some laid back bars on it, put a new seat on there to be recovered in denim to throw back to the original bike that it was. It's good to have your own space. It's somewhere that you can work. Before I used to have a secure garage, in an underground car park, and people used to pinch my tools all the time. So it's just nice to have something that you can leave halfway through and come back and say, you know what, I'm doing that wrong, or I want to do it this way, or maybe a little tweak here will make this fit differently. The only pain in the ass is carrying the bike up, a flight of stairs to get it in here, but whatever. We can't all be lucky. It's funny, a lot of people will say their ideal ride is, get me out where there's no cars and it's all twisty and windy and fantastic. My ideal ride is probably horrible. My riding has always been on a really small capacity bike, commuting to work every day. It's just riding through peak hour traffic. There's nothing more fun than cutting in between cars. The adrenaline rush is great. Fly through the harbour tunnel in between the cars in the middle of the lane is stupid, but good fun at the same time. The Cafe Racer bike, I suppose what I enjoy about it is the fact that it just has what it needs to run. When I first started getting into cafe races, it was the fact that it was just stripped down and it was an engine, a carb, a tank, a seat, and some handlebars, and that was about it. Obviously, being in it for a while now, there's then such an in-depth history behind them all, which is cool and amazing. But when I first got into it, I had no idea that existed. I just liked the bikes. I thought they looked cool, and they were just so minimalistic that it was nothing that you could buy in a shop today. I had a funny experience when I was down in Melbourne. I met a bike builder workshop owner who'd been in it for years and years, and we had a long discussion about how cafe racer at the moment and bobbers and classic bikes are a bit of a fad, and how there are a whole lot of players in the game who are reading it as something that is fashionable and good at the moment, and will they be here in the long time, and whether I'm one of those people. It was funny listening to him rip into me about being young and riding bikes, and at the end of it we both agree that it's something that once you get involved in and you do get your hands dirty, you can't just turn your back on and walk away from. It's one of those things that you can't stop, so it's too enjoyable.